Cristiano Ronaldo stormed onto the pitch following his league opener loss to Al Nassr. Cristiano Ronaldo violently kicked his water bottle as he left the pitch following a 1-0 league defeat to title rivals Etihad on Thursday. The result sees Al Ittihad overtake Al Nassr for the top spot in the Saudi Pro League after 20 matches. Ronaldo, 38, played the whole game but only managed one shot on target. Video footage showed the Portugal captain kicking a water bottle on the touchline as he and his teammates left the pitch. It was Al Nassr's second league defeat this season, but Ronaldo's first since joining the club as a free agent in December after the termination of the mutual agreement to terminate his contract with Manchester United. After the match, Ronaldo wrote on Instagram, "Disappointed with the result, but we remain focused on our season and the games to come. Thank you Al Nassr fans for your support. We know we can count on you." On January 26, Ronaldo also failed to score in Sunday's 3-1 win over Etihad in the Saudi Arabian Super Cup semi-final. The ex-Real Madrid striker was named the Saudi Pro League Player of the Month for February for his win at Al Nassr but has failed to find a goal in his last two games. Five-time Ballon d'Or winner Ronaldo scored 8 goals, including 4 at Al Wahda on February 9, and added 1 assist in 8 appearances for the Riyadh club, 2 goals. Earlier this week, I investigated. A simple premise: the most consistent team in European football have had a bad season. Among the best teams in the UEFA coefficient ranking A. CA. The team with the most consistent success in European competition, most teams have regressed this season. This opens the door to many underdog stories to varying degrees. Arsenal are very likely to win the Premier League for the first time in 19 years. Napoli are on their way to a first Serie A title in 33 years and are very likely to win the Champions League. Upstarts like Brighton and Union Berlin are battling for a top 4 finish in their Champions League debut, among other things. Whatever the reasons for the setback, however, we know one thing for certain: the big clubs will react, probably with force. They always do. But before we find out what they're signing or hiring to recoup what's been lost, let's take a look at how some of the biggest teams in the sport have fallen. There have been plenty of disappointing and/or confusing performances from top clubs this season, and it's safe to say that PSG and Tottenham have just added their names to the league knockout stages from this week's champions to this list. But let's focus on 6 of the specific teams: Manchester City, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Chelsea, Juventus, and Ajax have all achieved enough in recent years to feature in the UEFA Top 10 club coefficients, but have seen their ELO rating drop this season. What is the main source of their respective returns? What's the biggest gap they need to address? A regression in the eyes of the beholder, according to SPI. Guardiola's side still have a 44% chance of winning the Premier League and a second-best chance, 20%, of winning the Champions League. It hasn't been a nightmarish season at the Etihad. But having won 4 league titles in the past 5 seasons, City are currently not league favorites, which is at least a sign of the team's slight decline. City's Premier League record in 2022-23 is remarkably similar: 2.6 goals per game last year, 2.5 this year, and although XG production is lower, down from 2.6 to 2.1 per game, new addition Erling Haaland has recently been one of the best finishers in the world for several seasons, making a big difference. It's hard to worry too much about the attack, even if the addition of Haaland doesn't improve it.